Nobody makes better records than the Pretenders. So today let's check out Kid from 1979. I'll show you the chords you need, the strumming, we'll talk about the key change, and we got to learn the great intro too, right? For the intro, I'm going to pluck a little bit back towards the bridge of my guitar here to try to get a little bit of that awesome tone on the record. Okay, here it comes from the top, 6th string, 3rd fret. Now this up-down picking is important. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Going on. This fingering is important. Index, middle, ring. Got to be ring on the 4th string because you're going to pluck it a second time now and slide up to 7. Index 5 on the 3rd string. Now the index is going to glide back to 4 and the middle finger is going to take over on the 4th string, 5th fret. Down, up, down, up. Hammer on. Upstroke on the 3rd string, 4th string. Ring finger, middle finger, and then the index finger joins in for a nice little harmony at the very end there. Now let's talk about the chords and the strumming. So the good news first, we're going to keep the strumming light and simple, loose grip on your pick, relaxed arm and wrist, and just simple steady down ups. I'm going to illustrate this with a C chord. Okay, nothing fancy over here. Now, the chords. This song is built on a very common, very traditional chord progression, although I didn't even know it until I sat down and really studied it. C, A minor, F, and G. There's your C, change just your ring finger, and you've got the A minor. F. And if you have any concerns about your ability to play an F chord, I've got a video for you. Check out the description of this video. There's a link to a video I made all about the F chord. It's called What the F? Okay, it'll give you lots of tips on different ways of playing the F chord, and you find the one that works for you. I'm going to use my favorite grip over here for F. You need G with your middle ring and pinky. For the great bridge of this tune, you need some power chords. I do a 1-finger A power chord, kind of a 2-finger G chord. Got to use your middle and ring because you're going to change very quickly to an F power chord. Okay, don't worry, we'll go over the bridge when the time comes. There's a great guitar solo about 1 minute 34 seconds in the tune, and we could do a whole video just on that guitar solo. Someday we'll do that. But the song does change key right there. Now, when the song changes key, you've got some new chords to work on, and some of these might be unfamiliar to you, but they're not necessarily hard chords. An E major 7, what a great sound. A C sharp minor, which you don't have to do as a bar. You could extend that finger all the way across, or you could just have the index finger on the 5th string, 4th fret, C sharp minor. Okay, you'll also need an A. You could do a 1-finger A. You need a B, which you could do as a B bar chord. You could do as a B7. Could be a little bit bluesy, but you could do that. You could do it as a B power chord. Okay, and you also need an F sharp minor, but instead of a full F sharp minor bar chord, you could break it down to just an F sharp power chord. By the way, an F sharp power chord is just 1 fret higher than an F power chord. Okay, so now we will go over these chords, strumming these chords as we get into the verse and the chorus and everything. But now you've got the selection of chords right there in front of you. Okay, you ready to go? Here comes the intro and the verse. Now, every time you see a chord name on the screen, that represents 4 down ups like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's do the intro, let's do the verse, let's get right into the chorus too. Intro actually is the same as the verse. 1, 2, 3, 4. A minor, F to G. One more time. C, A minor, come in. Would change you. You're gone sad, so I feel sad too. I think I know. Now, before we get into the chorus, one quick tip. When I do those 4 down ups on that final upstroke on, say, the C chord, that's when I'm beginning to transition to the next chord. C to A minor is a pretty easy one, but A minor to F, I'm actually lifting away from my A minor on that final upstroke and changing to the F. Okay, it's far more important to nail that F right in time than to get that final upstroke on the A minor. Okay, you've already given everyone 7 A minors, right? That 8th one, you're allowed to lift your fingers away and start moving, but move fast, okay? Because you got to nail that F chord. Okay, moving on to the chorus now. C chord with no index finger. I forgot to mention this chord to you, the C major 7. And coming up, instead of regular A minor, it's an A minor with no index finger, also known as an A minor 9 chord. Okay, so here comes the chorus. 1, 2, here we go. It's wrong. I can tell you to. How can I explain? You don't want me to. And then it goes back to the chord progression from the intro or the verse, just as an interlude, okay, before the second verse comes in. So as the chorus wraps up, one final C, A minor, F, G, and then you're into the second verse. So second verse, second chorus, and then instead of the interlude comes the bridge. Here comes the bridge. So here at the bridge, we basically have an A, G, F riff that repeats 3 times, although the second time you omit one of the 2 A strums. You'll see what I mean. Here it comes. 2, 3, 4. All my sorrows, 2, 3, 4, rest. All my blues, 2, 3, 4. All my sorrows, 2, 3, 4. Stand F, G, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now right here is where the band changes key, but you don't even notice that the band is changing key because of the beautiful guitar solo, one of the most beautiful guitar solos. I love it so much. But that means the chords are about to play behind the guitar solo and for the rest of the tune aren't the same as the ones you played before. Sorry about that. So now we're getting into the E major 7 and the C sharp minor and all that kind of stuff, but you can do it. Hey, by the way, everybody, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and to please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And as always, check out all the videos you can find at songbike.com. Okay, I appreciate that. Now let's get into the key change. So we're in the key of E now. During the guitar solo, you have your E major 7, 4 down ups, just like before. Pointer finger, glide it backwards to the 4th fret, 5th string, C sharp minor. How about a 1 finger A? And a B power chord. And then you repeat all that. So that happens 2 times, and that's what happens during the guitar solo. That morphs into essentially another chorus in our new key, but watch out, it's not exactly what you might expect. This is right on Shut Your Eyes. There's the E major 7, back to C sharp minor. These are longer now, right? Twice as long as before. Go away. Here comes the F sharp. Full of grace. 2, 3, B. Cover your face. Okay, now that leads into an instrumental section, which very quickly is the E major 7 for 8 down ups, the C sharp minor for 8. Now here's what makes me crazy. It goes to the the A major for 8 down ups. And I wanted so much to hear a B coming after that, but for the life of me, it sounds like they stay on the A for 8 more down ups. So that's what I'm going with. That's my story. I'm sticking with it. Okay? That's what my ear tells me, even though I desperately wanted to hear the chord change to the B. Anyways, now we're on to the 3rd verse. Guess what? The 3rd verse is the same thing that you did behind the guitar solo. This is Kid, Gracious Kid. Kid, gracious kid, A to B. And then you do that a second time. And then we're going to fade out on kind of a final chorus. It's the chorus that you did before, right on Shut Your Eyes. So here's how the song fades out. E major 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, C sharp minor, 5, 6, 7, G, F sharp, either as a power chord or as a full bar chord, and then B, and you can do B lots of ways, right? I'm doing a B power chord, you could do B as a bar chord. In any event, that's how the song fades out. All right, everybody, kind of a workout there at the end, right? They had to change key on us. They just had to. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this video. I love making them for you, and I will see you for another classic song tomorrow.